Alright guys, hey, I'm back. Was out with a little bit of a busy first half of my work week, so I'm finally getting around to my next video. Um, what I am planning on doing here, because just doing voiceover commentary on my Galactic Wars is obviously kind of boring, doesn't have any unique content. So what I want to do is create a beginner's guide to Galaxy of Heroes. Basically take all of the mistakes that I made when I started playing the game and pass on my lessons learned to new players of the game. Obviously, when you like a game, you want more people to play it, and to get more people to play a game, you have to increase the fun factor of that game. And obviously, making mistakes really detracts from how much fun you're having in the game. So if you're wasting resources, wasting time, and making headway towards a character that you think is going to be awesome, and that character ends up being really crappy, then you feel like you've wasted a lot of time and effort, especially in a game where it can take, 5, 6, 7 days, sometimes a month of farming a character to finally unlock it, just to find out that you wasted all that time. So I'm going to create a series here, starting with dailies, and I'm going to gear this towards all of the new players out there who are just starting out, or maybe halfway to 70, and hopefully y'all learn something from my lessons learned here. So without further ado, let's jump right into our dailies. Okay, so daily rewards are incredibly valuable in this game. Your daily login rewards will give you a new character most of the time, or more credits towards a character. Going through the dailies, I have a routine. I go and I get my first free Bronzium card, because that is one of your daily achievements. And then I go straight to my shipments. And I usually will check and see if I need 3 items, or I'll just buy 3 items just to get the achievement, or the daily challenge achievement completed. It just so happened that on this account, my lower level account, that I actually needed all 4 of those mats, and so I bought all 4. Next thing I do is I go into my characters, and I accidentally clicked Darth Sidious. I meant to click Count Dooku because I farm Count Dooku every single day. He is one of the first valuable characters that you unlock both of his hard mode levels at a very, very early point in the game. Now, obviously I'm doing this to save time, but if you don't have a lot of sim tickets, his levels are also extremely easy to just put on auto and just run through them real quick. Set your phone down or your device down, and just let the AI run you through each hard mode level. 6 levels only takes a fraction, and maybe a minute or 2 extra, aside from sim ticking it. The next thing I do is I go to the cantina, and whatever character I happen to be farming that at that time, I go and use all of my Cantina points on that character. I had been farming Geonosian Soldier, but the other day I just got his 100th shard. Haven't promoted him yet, but I'm done with him. So now I'm working on capping out my IG-86 at 100 shards to get him to 7 stars. So I didn't have enough energy in each realm, so I had to end up using some crystals to boost my energy. But honestly, I think that's the best use of crystals in this game, is to boost energy, because not only does it give you XP if you're working on leveling up, but it also gives you all that extra energy and the chances to get extra mats. So the next thing after I farm the cantina is I go and I promote one character. Usually, I just have one random character. When I started out early in this game, I didn't have very many characters, so I left kind of one garbage character that I knew I wasn't going to play very often to get that achievement. I would just level him one level a day, and just fill one gear slot at a time and just go that route, so that I didn't ever have the problem of not having a character that I could level or not having a character that I couldn't fill gear with. After I've done that, I go to my challenges, and I'll usually go after the droid, cash, or ability match challenge first, just because generally it's easier because you don't have any character restrictions in those challenges. And then I will go directly into the materials challenges, the tanks, support, and attack character challenges. If you don't have the characters to get through your gear challenges, I know that sometimes early on, if you only have 2 tank characters, it gets really, really hard to get through the tank challenge, especially once you get up to the higher level of the gear, the higher tiers of the gear tank challenge. I just so happened to have known that I needed more tank characters to actually succeed in this challenge. So when I started this second account, one of the first few characters that I went out and farmed were Teebo, the Ewok that I have in my lead character spot, and the First Order Stormtrooper. Both of those tanks are very, very good tanks to go out and farm, and they're very easy to farm. Teebo, you can find his shards in the Galactic War once you unlock the Galactic War, but I think I'm pretty sure I unlocked Teebo before I was able to get to the Galactic War, or very, very shortly thereafter. And then the First Order Stormtrooper is very easy to unlock with just farming shards, because I think you unlock him at 2 stars. And at 2 stars, he hits hard enough to help you knock down those early tiered tank challenges. Otherwise, it just turns into a very, very long haul here. As you can tell, the tank challenge takes quite some time to muddle through. Which brings me to my next point in challenges. If you don't have the time to actually sit here and control your character restricted challenges, like the tank one, or the support or the attack character challenges, don't worry about doing both challenges in one sitting. You know, you're not going to be able to get all of your dailies done in one sitting anyway, because you have to fight 3 arena battles. So just worry about getting the challenge that you know you can get done, and then you can come back later in the day, do 1 challenge, 1 arena, and get your second challenge done. The next thing I do after my challenges is I go and I knock out my Galactic War. Now, obviously, Galactic War doesn't open until level 40, so if you just started the game, you won't have Galactic War available to you. If you are above 40, make sure you go in and try and get as much of your Galactic War done each day. Most of your credits that you earn are going to be earned through the Galactic War. So doing Galactic War on a daily basis is pretty imperative to maintaining a healthy credit pool that will allow you to keep your main team of arena characters or arena squad characters up to your actual player level, so that you have a more competitive arena team. So at the very, very least, if you're just knocking out your arena or your daily challenges, go in, knock out the very first Galactic War battle, which usually, if your characters are moderately geared and strong enough, you can almost put it on auto, but I don't recommend it because you're going to burn all their cooldowns. You can burn through the Galactic War first battle very, very quickly. The next thing I do is often I'll just go in, and if I have a habit of just knocking out as many daily activities and then going in and claiming the rewards. But if you need to claim your activities rewards immediately because you don't like that little 1 up by your little home button, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, I'll claim everything, and then I'll use the little quick button to head to the arena, find a good opponent, which that guy looked pretty enticing. Jump into the battle. And squad arenas are another one of those got to do them every day, even if it's just going in and losing battles, which hopefully you aren't. You gotta just do them anyway. Those 3 battles, you don't have to win 3 battles. You just have to complete 3 battles to get the daily activity reward. So go in, and if you know you're not gonna beat anybody, just set it on auto. Just get it done quickly and call it a day. But if you're wanting to stay competitive, move up in the rankings, then obviously spend some time working on your core team and gear them up, start farming their shards exclusively, and go in and make sure that you're putting together the most cohesive team that you think you can. Obviously, I did end up buying the Droid Synergy Pack just because I really like HK-47. I've mentioned it before. He's one of my favorite outside of Galaxy of Heroes. One of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe, just because Knights of the Old Republic was one of my favorite Star Wars games, and HK-47 is a pretty solid comic relief in the series. So I went out and bought that pack. Plus, Droid Synergy is very strong, as you can tell. Very high damage output, very crit-centric. So I've been focusing on leveling those characters. But for a free-to-play player, there are plenty of other team compositions that you can go out and farm quickly and effectively and efficiently to build yourself a very cohesive squad arena. So there you go. That's running through your dailies. And aside from speeding up the challenges just a tidbit, those daily challenges literally only took about 12 minutes total time, real time, 12 minutes from claiming my login reward to finishing my arena. Now, obviously, your results may vary because your characters may be stronger, weaker, whatever. So clearing those challenges may take longer, but it's just a matter of getting those dailies done, devoting that 15-20 minutes a day to get those daily challenges done, because you get those activities done, and that's, I think I did the math, after you've unlocked the Galactic War, which is the last thing you unlock, you get 52 crystals just from doing your dailies. So make sure you're getting out there and doing those dailies. Now, my last parting gift to you here was a little video clip of me trying to farm shards for my Jedi Knight Anakin to get him to 5 stars. I literally only needed 1 shard, and this was the second day that I got 0 shards. 6 hard mode battles each day, 0 shards. I did end up getting the shard the very next day, but still, it's annoying. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching another quick video of mine. As always, like, favorite, subscribe if you like the material. Please put down in the comments suggestions for future videos for beginner players. I want to get some good ideas and create stuff that you want to see. So thanks.